Things are about to change. Pretty soon, the full release of this game is going to be out, and everything's going to be different. The gameplay, pretty sure they're probably going to reset our records as well. Don't want to do that. What is my record? Yeah, so I've had quite a few fights. If you add up the total of the ranked and the unranked, I've had quite a few. Nearly 2,000 rounds boxed. And all that is probably going to be gone soon. So I'm going to jump in. I'm just going to do some unranked. I've got my 200 wins that I wanted. I'm just going to do some unranked. Because on this weekend, I'm going to be taking part in 2 different esports kind of competitions and tournaments. One on the Saturday, one on the Sunday. No affiliate with each other whatsoever. 2 complete different things that just so happen to be on the same weekend. So I've got to get some practice in. And I've not been playing a lot recently. So what I want to do, let's just play as, I don't know, some normal fighter like Kelbrook. Not someone overpowered, but not someone who's, well, shit. Hopefully get into a fight. Yeah, there we go. Just going to get some practice in. Just going to try a few different things. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to maybe have 1 or 2 fights today. And I'll be practicing up until this weekend. It's going to be a live show. I will share it. And hopefully I'll do well. First time I've done anything like this. Not a good start with a bad connection, but let's see. Hopefully the sound, because I turned off the music. Alright, so this is going to be tough. It's a Roy Jones. It is quite a inexperienced player. Then again, you never know. You never know. Yeah, we've got sound. So yeah, there's a few things that I think I could be doing better. Now that I've got this competition, I want to do well, and I've not been doing well. I've definitely not been doing as well as I used to be, like a year ago. So I need to get back to that version of me. And I think I have a few ideas of how I can do that. There's a few things that I've been doing wrong. Just because I've been able to get away with it, because I've maybe not been fighting the best level of opposition. So that's why I'm practicing now. That's why I'm practicing. Need to get back into that old mindset. So I think first thing is patience. Now this guy is doing that body spam, which is making it extremely difficult. Now, the good thing about these tournaments and competitions is you can't do that. You can't cheese, you can't cheat, you can't do any of that. There are rules that you need to follow. Body spamming is one of them. You can't do that. There's also banned fighters. Tyson Fury is banned. Sugar Ray Robinson is banned. Not allowed to play as them because they're so overpowered. So that's good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to having a fair fight with none of that shit, which I'm not having here, but bring it on. Bring it on. Because if I can beat someone doing this, then I can probably beat someone not doing this. However, the level of opposition in these tournaments is very high. They're pretty much the best players in the world, so it is a challenge, and I'm not expecting to do very well. But it's something I've not done yet. Something which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I don't know. That was a tough round. I would think I won that. I think I landed the cleaner shots. He might have landed more shots, but I was getting some good counters in. Probably done more damage to him than he has to me, to be honest. So I would give that to me, a 10-9 round. I did use probably more stamina than I would have liked. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad, not too much. But I am at a disadvantage. I am Kelbrook against Roy Jones, who is probably overpowered. He's not banned in the tournaments, but he probably is overpowered. I think this guy's doing a lot of power shots, which means that he'll probably tire himself out. And if I think back to how I used to fight, that's what I used to do. I would be very patient. I would let them tire themselves out. I feel like recently I've been trying to go for the knockout, which I don't think that's playing to my strengths, if I'm honest. It can work when you're against a lower level of opposition, like maybe this guy. I could get away with that, but I'm trying to practice to not do that, because it's not a good strategy to do against top tier opponents. Because they will just let you tire yourself out, wait for you to tire yourself out, and then they'll punish you. I think he's doing better this round, to be honest. I need to keep the distance, stay on the outside, try to land those counter shots just like that. Nice. I think, have I cut him, or I think I saw blood. Could be wrong, could be wrong. Might have just been sweat. Yeah, he's doing damage to that body, which is expected, considering that shot right there, which is, in my opinion, the most overpowered shot in the game. It's the Roy Jones right hook to the body. Super fast. I don't know why it's so fast, but it's impossible to avoid pretty much if someone keeps doing it. So I got to be careful of that body. Could give him that round. Could maybe give him the first round as well, to be honest. I think I won the first though. He is doing some power shots. I would give him that round. Hopefully I've done some damage though. Whoa, see what I mean? How the hell did he, I do need to warm up because it has been a while. But I don't know how he threw so many shots at once. So far, not doing too bad. I know I'm not doing as well as I would like, but I am warming up. I am against a spammer as well, so it does make it a little bit of a challenge. But I don't want to be fighting fire with fire here. Ideally, I should just be letting him tire himself out. And I think I am getting a little too... That's what I need to get my patience. Because I'm getting too impatient and then firing when I shouldn't be firing. Just like that. See what I mean? That's what happens when you're not patient. So that's my own fault. But it's fine, it's fine. He will be using a lot of stamina. I would assume so anyway, I hope so. I'm not worried. I'm worried about using too much stamina myself. Especially with him firing those body shots, that will drain my stamina. But he is literally just charging straight towards me. Got a good body shot there, which stunned me. He's just literally running right at me, and I'm trying to run away. But he's faster than me. I can get up. One thing I do have is I can get up quite a few times. I'll take knees as well. But that's going to put him up on the scorecards, I think. Just look how fast he is. I need a challenge though. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. Like I said, if I can do well against someone like this who does that overpowered body spam, then take that away from someone and I should do okay. I should do better. Nice knockdown to finish the round. He's still going to win the round, obviously, because he put me down twice, but I'm glad I got that in. He's cut as well. He's cut quite bad twice. Hopefully that'll teach him to be a little less cocky, a little less confident. Okay, 80% stamina. My health is not looking great. I don't know what his stamina would be. So it's level now. It's actually level, yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Got to be more patient, though. Got to be more patient. And as the longer the fight goes on, the more it will be in my favour. Because he will tire. And he will struggle with that that body shot as much. So I'm glad I got the knockdown on him. Just got to be careful of that body shot. There's no rush. There's no rush. I'll happily win the fight with just the jab if that's what that's what I've got to do. Happy to do that. Yeah, just like that. If I can fight like this for the full fight, I'll do fine. I'll do fine. Because he's going to be more impatient than I am. I guarantee he's more impatient than I am. And I think with boxing, probably 9 times out of 10, the patient fighter ends up winning. Because you're going to get those counter shots in. And I think when I've been not so good, it's because I've been throwing shots first out of impatience, and then I've been the one getting countered. This right here, this round is, I wouldn't say peak me. It's not me at my best, but it's definitely a lot better than how I have been fighting recently. And this is the level that I need to get back to and improve on. just like that. Yeah, he's definitely impatient because he's always throwing first. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Another thing that I do too much, or what I was doing too much before, is I was doing that. I mean, it's good in some situations if you can time it well. But I think I was doing it way too much. That that R1, you know, like slip under. Doing it way too much before, and I need to get out of the habit of doing that so much. I never used to do that before, like a year ago. Also, I need to move my head a lot more. I've not been doing it so much in this fight, but that was something that I used to be really good at. Like pushing in the left stick and slipping, timing them and countering. I need to get back into that. I feel like that's a lot more effective than the R1 duck under, if I'm honest. If you can time it well and perfect it, then I think that's quite a good skill to have. This guy I don't want to skip, but my health and stamina are both at 74% exactly, which is interesting. I think I won that round, which would put me a point up, in my opinion. Will it go to points? I'm happy to go to points. I mean, he's cut quite bad quite early, twice. So that might not be good for him. Maybe that might make him even more impatient if it gets too bad. But there's no rush. There's no rush. Happy to win on points. A win is a win. I used to prefer getting knockouts. Obviously, a knockout's always good. But you never want to rush a knockout. That's rule number 1 in boxing. Never rush a knockout. Never look for the knockout. If it comes, it comes. And that's what I need to do. That's how I need to fight. Seems like he's been a lot more patient as well now, which will make for an interesting fight. But if he's going to lead with big shots like that, he's going to end up getting countered and probably knocked down. I'm happy with this pace though. I can fight at any pace. I can fight at this pace. Maybe his stamina is getting low and he's trying to conserve it a little bit more now. Okay, now, again, I used to do that way too much. It's fine every now and again, and that's the first time I've done it in this fight. And if it works out, then it's a good shot. But again, you can't do it all the time. Surprisingly, he's not doing that body hook as much as he was, which is good for me. Now he's doing the head hook quite often. And if I get him when he's got low stamina, that was a good shot by him. But if I do get him when he's got that low stamina, I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm just struggling at the minute. He's got low stamina there. 100%. That must have done a lot of damage. I'm getting quite unlucky here. I feel like some of these should be landing, but they're not. That might just be a latency issue or whatever's wrong with the game. This is why I'm so excited for the full release, which is coming up very soon. He's proper damage there, but again, they're not landing. If that shot would have landed when it was supposed to land, it would have been down, but it's fine. Again, I think I won the round, which is all that really matters, really. But yeah, super excited for the full release. I'm quite optimistic, which is probably setting myself up for disappointment, and probably not a good idea, probably not a good thing to do. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, and I've seen some of the work they're doing behind the scenes, and it's looking good. It's looking better than it is. But I feel like we won't really know until it actually does come out. And we get, obviously, player feedback. Obviously, it's going to be out on console as well, which is going to be... it's going to mean there's a lot more people playing the game, which is only a good thing, in my opinion. It's only a good thing. It means more players, but more feedback, and more feedback means more, probably more motivation to improve. So I'm looking forward to that, and we're nearly there now. Seems like we've been waiting forever, and finally we're pretty much there. Right, so I'd probably say I'm two or three rounds left? I can't remember. Should see the scorecard soon. Right, he's going back to the body again now. Pretty sure I've done a lot of damage to his head. I feel like it is quite frustrating to fight against me when I fight like this. It's like almost every shot you throw, you're getting countered, you're getting one back. And especially if you're a pressure fighter and you like a high-paced fight, I'm kind of bringing you down to my pace, which can be quite frustrating, but that's good. You want to frustrate an opponent. You want to kind of get in the head. But he's still doing well. He's still doing well. Still doing damage to my body. And this is a tough fight. Kell Brook against Roy Jones. It's not an evenly matched fight. That's why I did it, because it makes it more difficult. He's going to get me. He's going to get me. Should take a knee. Take the knee there. Yeah, my health was very low. But yeah, it's not an easy fight. I think Roy Jones is definitely one of the best in the game. As he should be. He was one of the best in the world, so fair play. So that's a 10-8 round to him, which either puts us level again, or it puts me 1 point ahead. He's going back to that body hook again now. Now I'm going back to my slip under, which is not really what I want to be doing. I don't want to be relying on that too much or depending on it. Stamina and health are getting super low, so too low for my liking at this stage of the fight. Alright, so I've got to be super careful. I've probably got to bring the pace down even more. Let's see the scorecard. Is it this round we see it? Oh, I am completely wrong. I thought I was winning those rounds. Okay, so now I need to completely change tactics and go for the knockout. Now I've got to bring out the new me. Screw the old version of me. I've got to put the pressure on now. Got to go for that knockout. Good job I know that though, because I genuinely thought I was winning those rounds. Really did think I was, I mean that one round I nearly put him down, didn't I? But I have done, I was going to say, I've done a lot of damage. Of course did you see him try the exploit? My punch landed literally a millisecond before his did, which would have got him out of the stun and put me into a stun, so again, another thing that's obviously banned from competitions and stuff. But yeah, got him again. That's a 10-8 round if it stays like this, which will put me 2 points down. Which is fine. I guess I've just got to put the pressure on. I guess that's what I've learned from this fight, is you got to know. You got to change your strategy depending on the fight. I've come into this fight with the plan to make it a slow pace fight. Not put the pressure on, just cruise to a points victory. Sometimes you just got to put the pressure on. If you're against that certain type of fighter, then put the pressure on. And yeah, I suppose that's what the practice is all about, because you can't fight the same in every fight. This guy, I'm going to win this by knocking him out. Even though that's not what I would have done before, it's what I've got to do now. And you got to just figure that out, I suppose. In the first round, you got to figure out, is this someone I have to knock out to win? Or is it someone who I can comfortably beat on points? I could beat the guy on points still, of course, if I keep knocking him down. But I think I've got to knock him out. He's going to try the exploit again. No, he's not done it. See what I mean? That's frustrating, because I feel like that really should have landed and it didn't. That's annoying. Okay, so am I 2 points down? I think I'm 2 points down, right? Again, I could win on points, but I've got to be more aggressive to do that. And whether it leads to a knockout or not, I've got to be more aggressive to win this fight. Just not too aggressive that I get myself knocked out. I think, have we both put each other down twice? Am I right? Okay, nice body shot there. Oh, nice, nice, nice. He got a few hits on me as well, but I'm definitely doing some damage. Round 8, my stamina is looking pretty low for this point in the fight. Yeah, I just got to keep landing those. Nice, nice. There we go. Exploit, there it is. Boom, timed it. These really look like they should be landing. Is it just me? These really look like they should be landing and they're not. It's fine, it's fine. Give me every challenge you've got. But yeah, there is some kind of issue. It seems like there's an issue with the punches not landing. They're not connecting when they should be. It seems like. Maybe that's just me making excuses. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right. I've played enough of this game to know what it should be like. But it only seems to happen when I daze the guy. Somehow he countered me. Alright. Somehow he countered me. I say I'm not even going to exploit because that would be getting me into a habit of doing that. Which I'm not allowed to do and I don't really want to do. But I feel like for some reason when I daze him, the punches are not landing. Or connecting when they should be. So that's gonna... who knows who won that round? Who knows? I am going to go for the knockout. Even though I said at the beginning that I shouldn't, I am going to go for the knockout though, because my stamina's getting low. The aggressive style seems to be working quite well against this guy. I should have just gone with that from the beginning, to be honest, instead of trying to outbox him. Round 9, okay. Let's do it, let's do it. So I've put him down. Have I put him down twice? Because I didn't actually put him down that round, did I? Or did I? I can't remember. But when we're fighting on the outside, I feel like I'm beating him to the punch more often than he is me. Which is good. Gradually breaking him down, which is what I want. I'm curious what his stamina's like. Be very surprised if... I mean, it might be about the same as mine, to be honest. It might be about the same. Okay, nice. Couple shots there. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel the stun coming. It's just a question of whether I can actually... Look. There we go. Whether I can actually put him down. Is that 3 times? I'm not sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He'll probably get up.
7, 8.
No? Oh, I was going to say. I ain't got a clue what the scores are like, but I'm assuming that he's at least 2 points up. I'm assuming. I'm glad that I actually got to put him down that time, though. I feel like I should have put him down a lot more. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. I wonder what his cuts are like. See, I know that I can get put down again and I'll be fine. I've got another knee to take, so I don't need to be too safe, see. Can I actually... There we go. I got 2 big shots there as well. That still didn't put him down. Is that 4 times? This might have leveled up the scorecards. I don't think he's getting up. No, he's not. Okay. Let's see what the score was, though. Let's see. It's funny because I feel like I changed my tactic multiple times during that fight, which, as long as I get the win, I don't mind. But I made it more difficult for myself than it should have been. Let's have a look. So... knocked him down twice, so that would have... Interesting that the first... So this is something that I recently came across that I didn't actually realise was a bug in the game, right? So you see how the first judge has got it level, right? And then you see how the second judge and the third judge is the same guy. They're both called Michael Phillips. And sometimes, apparently, you can get unlucky. And you can get him twice, which means that literally both scorecards will be identical. Now, what's interesting is the first guy actually had me winning 4 and 5, which I thought I won 4 and 5. Going into 6 and 7, I was confident I was ahead. But Michael Phillips apparently saw it differently, twice. So that's a bit unfair, and it would have been unfair if it would have gone to points, but it's fine. That would have been a 10-7 round, so it would have been only a 1 point gap for on Michael Phillips, and the other guy would have had me ahead. So yeah, a good first fight to get warmed up, and funnily enough, I did learn from that, which I feel like I've not done in a long ass time on this game. I just go into fights, just knock people out early or whatever, and then just move on, and I'm not learning. Whereas that felt like I was sparring, to be honest. I'm going to go heavyweight. I'm going to go give myself a challenge. Patterson. We'll go Patterson. But But I actually felt like I was sparring, and that I actually learned something from that. I learned the different styles and how you need to adapt in a fight, which I rarely do. Like I say, I'll normally just put the pressure on, knock people out, and then I never feel like I have to try to outbox them. But I feel like once you get to a certain level, you realise that you can't do that. You can't just go in there and knock everyone out because you're fighting against like the top tier opponents. So you need to mix it up, and sometimes you need to know when to stay on the outside and try to outbox them. And you need to know, as I learned in that fight, when to put the pressure on and try to finish the fight. So yeah, I learned from that. All right, we've got a fight. Who bets that it's a Tyson Fury we're up against? Now that will be a challenge. He's so much taller than Patterson, so much longer arms, so much stronger. Yep, Tyson Fury, very experienced guy. 310 wins, only 11 losses. I'm probably going to lose this. Well, let's see. This is what I need. I need a challenge. I mean, again, Fury is banned from a lot of these competitions, so it's not someone you're going to come up against, and that's probably why a lot of these people do have such good records, because they only play as these fighters. I'll do my best though. I feel like with this one, let's see how he fights. Let's just say before I make any assumptions, but I feel like I'm going to have to get on the inside just because of the range advantage that he has. Let's see. So he's actually putting the pressure on, coming towards me quite quickly. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So he's using those power shots. Will he power spam? I'm not sure. Looks like he's going to try and do that, to be honest. Which will mean that he'll probably tire himself out, which means I just got to survive, and I probably will get knocked down a few times. But I've got to survive and wait for him to get tired, potentially flat-footed. And don't try and knock him out. Tyson Fury is super difficult to knock out. Just got to survive and maybe knock him out in the later rounds. But if I can win any rounds along the way, then great. This one's a tough. I mean, he's probably winning the round just because of that accumulation, which you can't really do anything about. I am glad that he is banned though. Look at the guy. He's just literally just rushing me. What happened? Is he quit? Is he? He's quit because I wasn't playing his game, was I? I wasn't just standing there and taking his shots. I was fighting back, which I don't know. I'm just looking at his stats. He literally threw the exact number and landed the exact number of power shots as I did just shots overall. Yeah, that would have been a tough fight. Maybe I shouldn't do heavyweight then, just because probably 9 times out of 10 you're going to come up against a Fury, and it's not really good practice, as I'm not going to come up against a Fury. So I'll do, what did I do? I did middle, was it? I've done heavy. Was it middle I did before? So I can try lightweight, and I want to do, again, someone. I did welter, didn't I? Because I was, was I middle? I can't remember, but I was Kell Brook. I'll do lightweight because I've not done that. And I'll be Linares. I'll be Linares again. Just a standard level fighter. Really, he's not overpowered, but he's not like terrible. He's just probably neutral, normal, really. I just thought of an idea actually, because chances are, well, let's see, but it's quite likely I'll come up against the Sugar Ray Robinson, which again is banned, but we'll see. But I just thought of an idea, a feature that they could maybe include in the game, which it'd be good if you could like choose, how do I word it? Kind of like how much like which rating you can fight against. So say I'm Linares, who's an 84 overall, right? So I could say maybe I'm happy to fight, I'm only want to fight someone who's an 84. Or I'm happy to fight maybe an 83 to an 85. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the wider that is, the easier it is to get a fight. But that would help you maybe come up against, or not come up against certain people like
Bout is scheduled.
Sugar Ray Robinson, for example, and just fight opponents who are kind of on your same level. I think that'd be a good feature to have. So this one's interesting because it's a noob, very low level opponent. Should be an easy fight. But in reality, I'll just go in there and knock him out. That's what I would do. Because it's probably an easy knockout. But I don't want to train for that. I do want to practice and learn a little bit. I don't know, but I also do want a challenge. Do you know what I mean? It'd be good to just get this guy out of the way and fight a challenge. That was my last shot as well that I had in me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
That's it. Okay, on to the next one. So I think I'll do one more. I'll do one more. I didn't want to do too many. I was only going to do one or two, but I'll do one more. So we've done heavy, well, kind of. Done light. I can't remember if I did middle or... I think I did middle before. So should we do welter? Should we do welter? We'll do welter as... Hatton. Not a big fan of Hatton in this game, but we'll go with it. Right, who we got? Who we got? Welterweight. Sugar Ray Leonard. Okay. Not the other Sugar Ray for a change. Should be a good fight.
This bout is scheduled for...
And with it being my last fight, just gonna go in with the mindset, taking it slow, as I have been. There's no rush. Just weigh the guy up. Seems like he's weighing me up as well, so it should be an interesting fight. Yeah, he's keeping his range. It's like we've got two outside fighters here who don't want to engage, which I think I should win that battle. I think he was quite an experienced guy. I think he was like level 50 or something. I can't remember. And he had a good few fights as well, ranked. Probably plays a lot of unranked. I'm just going to break him down. If it stays like this, I feel like I should win. Even though Hatton would not win this in real life. I think Leonard's got every advantage in the book, but I hope he's a patient guy who's not going to quit. I am going to mix it up every now and again, try and get on the inside, throw a few shots, do a little bit of damage, but not too much. My aim is to win on the scorecards. And then make him, I suppose, frustrated and want to put the pressure on later in the fight. I do like that colour on Leonard though. I think it suits him better than the white and red. Nice, that's what I needed. So that's pretty sure I've won that round. Pretty certain I've won it. And he probably knows it too, so he's going to probably throw a bit of a flurry here. Try and get a big shot at the end, maybe? No? Alright, so I'd say 1 round to me. Full health, no problem. Stamina's good as well. If it stays like this, should be a good fight. I've been keeping up with all the changes coming. A little bit, but I've not looked in a while. Is there anything new? I saw that they're obviously updating the, well, pretty much everything, aren't they? But I've seen a few videos, like the punch connections and stuff. Probably the big one. I think the blocking is improved as well. I've seen bits, but probably not everything. But the bits I've seen do look good. But it's exciting. We're so close now, aren't we? Not far away at all. To be honest, I most want to see kind of people's reactions, like new players, what they think of it. Because obviously it's a lot of the same people been playing it since day one, early access. So I think we're kind of just used to it now. I feel like I switched off for for a brief moment there. I think that's the thing as well when you're streaming and you're chatting and stuff, and I don't think you do as well as when you're not. Ooh. I'll give him that round because I switched off. I'll read chat in the between rounds. Okay. Blocking, power punch, damage increases. Interesting. Different animations. Flips and leans look more responsive. Well, yeah, that sounds good. I don't know. Power punch damage increasing. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because if anything, because the power spammers, innit? I feel like if you're doing that, you need to offset that with maybe the power punches use more stamina or something. Do you know what I mean? Because there's too many power spammers in the game. He's a good opponent, this guy. He's a good fighter. I feel like some of there is a bit of a delay on both ends. Sometimes I'm hit like there. I feel like I hit him when it didn't look like I did. Sometimes he hits me when it don't look like he does. As long as it's fair though and happens to both of us, then that's fine. You see what I mean? Like that left hook went behind his head, and I assume it wasn't supposed to. He that power shot, I didn't even see it. It looked like it landed. I didn't even see it hit me. So these are the things that I can't wait to be fixed. I think he thinks he's winning this round, hence why he's backing up a little bit. It could be the case. He could be 2 rounds up, or 2 rounds to 1. Could be the case. Let's see if I can put a bit of pressure on in the closing. Nah, he's backing up too much. Okay. I hope they fix Southpaw. What's wrong with Southpaw? Yeah, that's probably a fair scorecard, if I'm honest. I feel like I'm not fighting. I'm going back to my old ways again, where I'm getting impatient again. I need to keep reminding myself, don't get. We both went to do the same thing at the same time, and he got there first. Fair play. Fair play. Okay, need to do better. Need to do better. Another tough fight. And this is a guy who's not going to tire. He's not going to go flat-footed early because he's not being wasteful. If anything, I'm being more wasteful than he is. Nice. I feel like we both keep literally hitting each other at the exact same time. And sometimes his land first, sometimes mine land first. It's quite hard to time. Kind of to see when he's actually going to throw his shots. Again, just got to try break him down. Don't get too frustrated, don't get too impatient. I think I'm winning this round, which would put us level, right? If so, I'll take that. Oh, then again, he could be winning it. I'm not sure. It's not one-sided. It's definitely not one-sided. Especially if we got Michael Phillips as the judge, then who knows who will win. See what I mean? That's what that... I need to be positive. But I don't know if it's just Ricky Hatton's left hook or something, but it just never seems to land. Never seems to land. That landed, which I'm glad about though. Whether I won that round or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's doing the weave into power shot a lot. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing that. Quite often. Nice. He's doing it well though. I'll give him that. Look, he did it. He did that quite well. Perfect execution. So fair play. If you can do it, then do it. As long as you don't overdo it. Then it probably gets too predictable then. Nice. I am getting some good shots in though. I don't know what Leonard's chin is like. Probably better than Hatton's based on that Pacquiao Hatton fight. Yeah, okay. Happy to trade with him as well. I feel like we are mixing it up a little bit. Sometimes we're both fighting on the outside and then sometimes we'll trade. Yeah, that was out of range. Shouldn't have landed from him. That shouldn't have been a counter shot for him. Yeah, there is a bit of a... With this fight, it might just be connection or something, but... It's to be expected, though. It's the state of the game. It's the way it is. You can't complain about it in its current state. I can complain about it at full release if it keeps happening. Again, I feel like I'm winning this round, but it's a close one. I'm not... Neither of us are thrashing the other. Somehow I hit him from out of range. Close fight, close fight. No knockdowns. I'm probably closer to getting knocked down than he is, to be honest. I feel like he thinks he's won that round, though. I want to make sure I won that round. I'm trying to secure it. I don't know. Got to wait another couple of rounds to see the scorecard, but hopefully... because I don't want to give myself too big of a task to do. It's like that first fight all over again. Nice. Although this guy is much better. Stamina's low there, though. There. I really could do with a 10-8 round, so please. He's going to have a lot of health, don't he? Power shot. Oh, didn't land. Didn't land. See what I'm saying? This is quite frustrating, if I'm honest. Power shot. Some of them are not landing. Finally, I got him, but that was tough. That was tougher than it should be to put him down. But I really could do with a 10-8 round because it's quite possible that he could be a couple rounds up. So I really... That'll do me good. But let's see. We'll see in the next round. Hopefully, I'm like 4 points up and then he'll have to put the pressure on a little bit, which I feel will work in my favour. The only reason I got him was not because I hurt him. It was because his stamina was pretty much empty. And I could tell because of the speed that his shots were coming out at. So I knew to put the pressure on and finish him. It's little things like that that can give you an advantage in the game. What I don't want to do is get myself knocked down. So I want to make sure I keep my 10-8 round. So as much as I want to do damage to him, let's not take any unnecessary risks. And let's see what the scorecard's like in the next round. Oh, should have been a power shot. That was weird. I feel like my arm went through him there. 70% stamina. Health's fine. Health is fine. His is probably fine as well. Okay, I'm 3 points up. I think that's pretty good. That 10-8 round helped out a lot there. Because if he would have won that, if I wouldn't have put him down and he won, I think it would have been level on points. So I've got the advantage going into the second half of the fight. I'm not demolishing him though. And again, I just got to take it. I just want to take it one round at a time. If I can just win, even just win the next 2 rounds, that'll put me 5 points ahead in the 9th round, which will put a lot of pressure on his shoulders then. But he's keeping his patience, which is good to see. He's not getting frustrated, as probably most people would be at this point, being 3 points down. Still keeping his distance. He knows what his what advantages he has, and he's trying to use them. He's cut me, but I don't want to. I shouldn't get too excited and think because I've put him down, I can put him down again. Because I know the only reason I put him down is because of his stamina. I don't think I've hurt him, and he's not really hurt me either. So it is going to go to points, I'm pretty sure. And if a knockdown comes, a knockdown comes, but it's not likely, unless maybe he drains his stamina again. Okay, I'm wrong. I am completely wrong. Knockdown is very likely. Another 10-8 round puts me 5 points ahead, going into round 8. Right at the end of the round as well. Just what I needed, yeah. So he's really got to start putting the pressure on now. Because if he say he won every round but didn't knock me down, say a 10-9 round every round, that would be a draw. So really, for him to win, he has to put me down. He has to. So he's got to bring it to me. And again, I think if he does, I think I'll have the advantage. Look, he's got no stamina again. I'm surprised I didn't put him down then. But I know I did a lot of damage. I feel like I can visualize like their health bar in my head, like whereabouts it is. And right now it's in the red. See? I think this might be ending sooner. Again, I can't. He is good at surviving. I'll give him that. And it's fine. If it goes to points, it's fine. But he knows he has to, especially now with me winning this round as well. That'll put me 6 points ahead. It's looking like he's going to need a knock out. Never mind a knockdown. Oh, that would have been beautiful. To be honest, I feel like his stamina is quite low. I don't know. It feels like it's lower than mine. It feels like he tires quicker than I do. Tell you what, these are some good fights. I've had some good fights today, which is exactly what I wanted and exactly what I needed. I feel like I'm a better... Just after today, I feel like I'm already a better fighter than I was yesterday, just from these practice fights. That's all you got to do. How many times is that now? 3 times I've put him down. He's cut as well, so we're both cut. He's not put me down at all. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's up. Thought he wasn't going to get up then. Is that a 10-7 round? Or is that a 10-8 round? I think that's another 10-8 round. Is that like 7 points ahead now? I think I'm just going to kind of stay back and let him bring it to me. I'm just going to let him put the pressure on. Because my stamina's not great. I don't think I'll go flat-footed at this rate. Or if I do, it'll probably be like at the end of the 12th. But I'm going to let him put the pressure on, because I'll happily coast to a... See how slow that shot was? You would think that's because he's got no stamina, but that was the first shot he threw, so there's no way he was drained. I don't know who landed that, but it was good anyway. But yeah, he's got to put the pressure on, and look, it's just going to end up in him getting injured if he does that. I can't finish him though. I bet I nearly finished him there. He's got to change up his game plan. If I was him, I wouldn't lose hope. He'd have to... I mean, I've been in this position so many times and I've won. I've won those fights. I've come back. It's possible. You just got to change up your game plan, because if you keep doing what you're doing, of course it's not going to work out. That might be it. To be honest, I feel like he's good enough. I feel like he might get up again. I feel like he's a good player.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. That was going to be that easy. He's in a real predicament though. He's trying with those power shots. I don't know if he's just trying to get like a flash knockdown or something, or a flash KO even. I feel like that's what he needs, really. It's funny because when this started, it was quite an even fight, and it was quite a challenge. I thought, oh, it could be a close fight, and then all of a sudden it's just one-sided. I think that's it. Almost made it to the 10th, but I don't think he's gonna.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
To be honest, I was kind of hoping he would get up, but I think he didn't have much of a chance, really. There's not much he could have done. Let's see the official scorecard. So look, what a surprise. Michael Phillips is there twice again. What a surprise. Both his scorecards are exactly the same. That's weird. But yeah, they all had me the same. He had 2 rounds. Yeah, I remember 2 and 3 he had. But all of the rest I had. Knocked him down 5 times. Threw a lot more shots than him. And he threw quite a few more power shots than I did as well. Interesting. Yeah, I see like body spammers. Not saying he's not a body spammer, by the way, but some people, what people don't like is body spammers. If someone has the same number of body shots as headshots, people don't like that. Obviously, I've got like less than a third body shots to headshots, but yeah, both cut as well. Yeah, level 50, so he's an experienced fighter. But yeah, I'm going to call that my last fight. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to have too many. Just wanted to get warmed up a little bit and have a bit of a practice. And yeah, I feel like I'm better now because of that. So I'm going to leave that there. We'll see how I get on over the weekend. I'll let you know. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be on soon. I'll definitely be on soon, actually, when the full release comes out. I'll be checking that out. So yeah, I'll be back soon.